about Kyle's house too that she bought. She's like, well, I bought it. We didn't buy it. I bought it myself. And Rachel Zoe, who is so funny, is like, why did she say that? What did that add?
What about Rachel Zoe's like, live large and have it with the almond milk?
Virtual reality.
How are you?
How's it
Good.
going? Oh my God, it's so good to see you again. I know we only have 10 minutes, so I think we should jump right into it. Teddi Mellencamp, congratulations on such an epic run on the season of The Masked Singer. I gotta say, I feel like Danny and I, a lot of the internet, we figured it out. We kind of had a feeling it was you. And the moment you were announced, I was just like, oh my, we were overjoyed because knowing that you did this during such an intense year, like what inspired you to do this?
Well, first and foremost, my kids, it's their favorite show. And they're like, Mom, you know, they've always, every season that we watch, they're like, is that you? Is that you? Is that you? And it's never me. So I knew I wanted to do it because of that. But also, I wanted to be able to raise awareness that people need to go get their skin checked, that people need to go have their appointments. And I think, you know, what an amazing experience and amazing way to do it than through Masked Singer.
We love that. And also, you are always such an advocate for people prioritizing their health and taking care of themselves and to kind of be in the driver's seat of everybody's future. How doing The Masked Singer, because it seems like it is like you put on the costumes, you're doing all the dancing, everything that, it seems like a lot. How did you prioritize taking care of yourself during this filming time?
You know, everybody there was so great and so comforting that they really listened. And they were, I think everybody was very mindful. Like most people's heads are really heavy, you know, their Masked Singer heads, and mine was really light.
Oh.
Yeah, so like they made an effort to make sure that it was comfortable for me, and you know, that my vision was clear enough because I couldn't walk that steady and those types of things. So I felt very protected.
Well, also, we have to shout you out. You kind of have some pipes on you, Teddi Mellencamp.
Yeah,
no!
You take after Dad. Come on. Like, you actually can kind of sing,
I was shocked at that, yes.
Like, you were so... Did you enjoy singing?
I mean, listening back, I'm like, oh my gosh, how embarrassing. But, no, I love it. I love both the songs that I got to sing, and I think that it's so much fun, and when you're doing it with the mask on, it's like it's not even you.
Right? Isn't that so nice? What did your dad think of your rendition of Jack and Diane? I love that you paid homage to him.
Well, he was here watching it with me last night. And hold on, he just sent a text. Let's see what he said. He said, Teddi, you looked great last night, and I'm really happy to see you at peace. It's more than I've seen you look at peace lately. I took it as a positive note. I'll give you a call later on. I love you, Dad.
Oh,
that is so sweet.
I love that so much. And I do love that you were able to kind of honor him with that song and that he's been there for you through so much and you vice versa. And I do, obviously, you know, all of your fans have just constantly been sending you well wishes and hoping for you. And I think seeing you on The Masked Singer made everybody just so excited to be like, oh, and even your Beverly Hills alums and friends, Kyle Richards, commenting that she was so amazed that you were able to pull this off and everything like that too. How does it make you feel that you did it?
I feel so grateful that I did because, you know, leading up to it about 2 weeks prior, I was like, I don't think I can do this. I'm not strong enough. I can't do this. And then I just kept, you know, like I would go on walks every day and I was just having conversations with myself like, Teddi, you're going to regret it if you don't do it. You know that you can do it. It's not going to take, you know, like it's going to give you more confidence to do it than to not do it. And I didn't want to ever wonder like, I should have done that.
Right. And how was your health today? Because while you were competing on the show, I know your dad did that podcast interview and thankfully you were able to kind of clarify what he said, but you're in a good place right now, you feel like?
I think physically I'm in a good place. I think what he was saying when it says suffering is what we don't often talk about when it comes to cancer is how you feel after all of the surgeries and all of the testing and all of, you know, like how your mental state is doing. And that has been suffering. I've been in therapy. I've been working really hard trying to figure out, you know, find that peace, find that happiness, find that joy, find myself again.
Yeah, and I have to imagine too, while you're going through all those like you haven't really had time to think of yourself as Teddi versus like Teddi the patient, Teddi the XYZ, everything like that. So being able to re-find yourself, I'm sure, through all of this has been an uphill battle.
Yeah, I mean, going into surgery, I didn't even know what was happening. Like, I went in thinking I had a headache. I was working the Super Bowl with Tamra, and then the next day I went in to the hospital thinking I have migraines. And that's when they found the tumors in my brain, and my lungs. So it's not something that I thought about for months leading up to it. It's just, oh, okay, you're in surgery the next day.
Yeah, wow.
And speaking of Tamra, who you know we love, when we talked to her during this past season of Orange County, she was like, Teddi would always give me the best advice. She was like, apparently you told her like, hey, I'm dealing with a lot. You can handle filming Orange County Housewives. And did she give you any...
I mean, you kind of spilled.
You kind of spilled there, and you got her back on the show.
I'm like, you better quit quitting. Enough.
Well, now she says she's activated. Apparently she and Shannon got into it. Do you have any thoughts on the status of Tamra and Shannon at the moment?
I do know that I read something about girls, like them not being on girls' trip because of a big fight, but that's just something I read. So who knows? But those two seem to activate each other.
They really do know how to push each other's buttons, and I think Tamra was on Jeff Lewis this week. She's like, I'm over therapy. I love myself. And I'm like, Tamra, I love you. So I want that. Are you in support of her choosing herself over therapy?
I mean, I think the hard thing about when you're doing therapy on something like Housewives is people kind of use it against you. Like now, all of a sudden, you're supposed to be perfect when really you're just trying to get better.
That is true.
And so I think she was like, I'm not going to do that. Everybody was on my ass anyway.
Right. No, that's a really good point. Now, speaking of Housewives, and while we have you, obviously Beverly Hills is on right now. And there's a lot of conversation surrounding your good friend Kyle and Mauricio. Will they get back together? Will they not? They were canoodling in Aspen over the holidays. Like, what do you think about them perhaps maybe rekindling the flame at some point?
I mean, I think you never say never about anything, but what I can say about that couple is how amazing they are at co-parenting and being friends.
It's like astonishing.
It really is. It's been, for me to watch it going through all the things that I'm going through, I'm like, okay, if they can do that, I can do what I'm going through.
Oh, I know. I do love watching them. And like the family, it's so like the family unit just in a different way. And speaking of Beverly Hills, do you have thoughts on Amanda? Because the newbie this season has been making people very confused, and I'm entertained, but I don't know if all the ladies that you know are entertained by her.
Well, all I can say is watching it back as a viewer, I don't need to hear so much about if somebody needs to grab their chapstick, say I'm going to grab my chapstick. Don't say I'm going to grab my chapstick out of my Chanel backpack. Like, to me, that is a lot. And also when she said that about her husband, when she's like, I make more in a month than he does the entire year. I'm like, I don't know if she's unaware or she's bragging.
Yeah, and also because about Kyle's house, too, that she bought, she's like, well, I bought it. We didn't buy it. I bought it myself. And Rachel Zoe, who is so funny, is like, why did she say that? What did that add?
What about Rachel's? I was like, live large and have it with the almond milk.
It's kind of crazy to see how Rachel is thriving in this space and really landing well with the viewers, and then Amanda's just doing the exact opposite. It's like crazy to watch their newbie journey sort of unfurl in different ways. What do you think of Rachel's performance so far on the show?
Oh, I love her.
Yeah, she's amazing.
I love her. I think she's showing a lot of herself. I think we're seeing her kids. I mean, the fact that was it last week that we saw that she filed for divorce?
Yeah.
Just she's really open about everything, and she feels authentic to who she is. I think that's the biggest thing. If you're watching a housewife and they feel authentic, most of the time you like them. And I think that's the problem with Amanda. Maybe Amanda doesn't 100% know who she is yet. Or maybe she's feeling a certain way because the other women all seem to get along and are in a different stage of their life.
I know, yeah, I feel she is kind of trying to connect with them. I feel, in my opinion, I think she walked in being like, okay, all these ladies are fancy. I'm going to show off my fancy stuff. And they're kind of like, they're no one, the Beverly Hills Housewives are not going to, they don't care. They want to know who you are.
Yeah. Everyone has nice stuff.
Right. She wouldn't have gotten cast if she didn't.
Did not, yes.
Yeah.
Wait, and before we let you go, I'm kind of curious because like Evan said, we did love your singing voice. If there was a song that, if you were still doing the Masked Singer journey, is there a song that you would have loved to cover? Like, what is the song Teddy's singing around the house right now?
I wanted to sing Before He Cheats.
Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one. Hell yeah. What's up, like with the tire, slashing the tire?
Yes.
That would have been really good. Okay, well maybe you can return to the next season of The Masked Singer.
Yes. Or honestly, come to a Housewives reunion because a lot of those men cheat. So you can sing it there.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah. Oh my God, Teddi, thank you so much. It was so good catching up with you. Congratulations again. Hopefully we chat again soon.
Yes, please.
Okay, thanks guys.
All right,
Bye.
bye.